Hello, my name is Ashley Osorio. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. When I was 8, I moved to Houston, Texas, and more specifically the suburbs of Houston. I've lived there ever since, and the only time I've gone out of Houston was coming here to UTSA. I'm a public relations major and a minor in business. I plan on receiving my master's degree after I graduate from UTSA, and eventually after that to go get a PhD, either in communications or business. I'm not quite sure. After that, I plan to work at a firm or to create my own public relations type community. I was employed at Gap in May in Houston, Texas. On my first day, I actually got a Gap card, which is really hard to do, and it's usually to try to get at least 2 or 3 within the month. So as I got stronger on the register for like my first month, I received 10 actually, which was unheard of for my managers. All of my managers were extremely happy with my performance, and because of the way I was performing on the register and on the floor, it actually started improving our sales. It improved our Gap cards. It improved us so much that we became #1 in the district. And our district is compiled of, I want to say, 16 stores or so, and it was really nice to see that our store had gotten from very low on this like chart standards to #1, because our store is really nice compared to the rest of them. And because of the work that I was putting in, the other employees realized that yes, it's possible, and they started putting in just as much effort, and we slowly were able to get 15 Gap cards a week, 17 Gap cards a week, because everyone was making sure that they were trying, and it was possible. Like, I was proof that it's really possible to do it. What my managers always say is, you'll hear 100 no's before you hear that one yes. And I strongly believe that in that situation, you just always need to continue trying. And after the second month of being there, it became a habit for everyone else to participate and try as hard, and it improved our store tremendously. We had more traffic inside of the store. We had more sales, more conversion. Because of the work that I put in, everyone else started putting in just as much or even more. And our results from our customers, whenever they would take surveys, increased. It skyrocketed. We usually would get like 15 surveys out of the hundreds of transactions that we would do, but instead we started getting a bunch of surveys in, and we were realizing that we were actually doing a good job. Like, they were satisfied with the floor service and everything. So my little step into working at that company, I feel, helped everyone else that was working there, and helped our customers, because once I started putting in effort, everyone else realized, okay, it's possible and we can actually do this. So that's why I feel that it was almost necessary for me to continue working at Gap, even at UTSA, so that I would be able to go back to that Gap store easier. My top 3 goals for this class are to be able to reach a wider group of people. I feel like that's important in this day and age. I also want to be more comfortable with the mass communication aspect, being able to just walk up and talk to hundreds of people. I feel like never gets easy, but there are skills that I can get that will help me with that. I also want to learn more skills to improve myself, and once I learn those skills, I will be able to put that forth to my friends and my family to be able to help people, because communication is how we function. Thank you.